नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पदे गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वरा परम कृष्णा सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंदा सर्व कारण कारणम। Hare Krishna. By Lord Sri Krishna's causeless mercy, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita every day, at least 6 days a week. So now we are in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We finished 22 verses, 22 slokas in the 9th chapter. And Krishna in this 9th chapter, which is titled as the most confidential knowledge, Krishna is teaching us even more about himself. So knowing about Krishna is very important for us. And knowing about ourselves and knowing about Krishna, it's very, very important. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are getting this knowledge, so we are able to know about ourselves and Krishna. If Krishna didn't come to this world, if Krishna didn't give this knowledge to us, then we will be totally clueless. So that means Krishna is so much merciful upon us. So even though there is no work for him to do in all the three worlds, so there is nothing binding him at all. So nachamam tani karmani nibadhnandi dhananjaya. So nothing binds. So no work binds Krishna. So we cannot question how come Krishna did like this? How can Krishna do like that? All such things we cannot ask such questions at all. Because whatever Krishna did, Krishna can do it. Because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and nothing binds him. So that is the knowledge we are understanding from Bhagavad Gita, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is not under the control of the modes of material nature. And in fact, the three modes of material nature are under Krishna's control. When that is the fact, but still Krishna came to this material world, Krishna gave us this knowledge because he is so much merciful upon us. So because of that, we are getting this knowledge about ourselves and Krishna, and we are able to make use of this knowledge. And because this is not just like a story, something you can just read Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is basically, the instructions are given here how to act in our life, what to do in our life, and what not to do in our life. So everything, all the instructions, guidance have been given very clearly in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is giving everything very, very clearly. So just by knowing this and following this, we are going to go to Krishna's way. As I mentioned earlier in one of this sloka, in the 14th chapter, first sloka, Krishna said that, Parambhuyaga pravakshami jnananam jnanam uttamam. So this is Jnananam Jnanam Uttama, means this is the topmost knowledge. After of all the knowledge, this is the topmost knowledge. That's what Jnananam Jnanam Uttamam. Yajnatva Munayas Sarve Param Siddhi Mito Gataha. By knowing this knowledge, in the past, many sages have attained liberation, have attained the supreme destination. That's what Param Siddhi Mito Gataha. So for us, exactly the same thing is going to happen. And who is a Muni? Who is a sage? A sage is a person who is able to achieve that equanimity in our life. That is yoga. That is what is known as yoga. That is not affected by anything in this material way. So he's said to be a sage, sage of steady mind. So Sitadir Munihi. Muni is a person who is free from attachment. That means he is free from fear and anger. Vita, Raga, Baya, Krodha. He is a Muni. So Dukkes Anadvigna Managa, Sukes Vikatas Prigaga, Vita, Raga, Baya, Krodhaga, Sitadir Muni Ruchade. So if we attain that state, then we will be able to achieve the supreme destination. So that means one who is not disturbed in mind when there is distress, or not elated when there is happiness. So Dukkesu Anidvigna Manaha, Sukesu Vikatas Prigaga, Vita Raga Baya Krodhaga, free from attachment and fear and anger. So then that person is said to be a sage of steady mind. That's what Sthitadir Munir Uchyate. And here in the 14th chapter, first sloka, Krishna is saying that Yajnatva Munayas Sarve Param Siddhim Itogatar. By knowing this, all the Munis, Munayas Sarve means all the Munis, all the sages by knowing this knowledge, they have attained the supreme destination. Param Siddhim Itogatar. Yajnatva Munayas Sarve. So that way, by getting this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to achieve that status of yoga. So by understanding this Bhagavad Gita, by knowing this Bhagavad Gita fully, we will be able to achieve the status of yoga. That's what Parambhuyaga Pravakshami Jnananam Jnanamuttam. So this is the topmost knowledge, ultimate knowledge, this Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna came to this well, and Krishna gave this knowledge to us because he knows that we are struggling and suffering in this temporary miserable way. So now we need to make use of this. Make use of this knowledge. That's what is very important. Because Krishna, even though there is nothing binding him for him to come, nothing binding him for him to give this knowledge, but he gave this knowledge because he loves us so much. He doesn't want us to suffer in this material way. But now we have to be intelligent enough. We should be intelligent enough to make use of this knowledge. That is the main. So this is a powerful weapon for us to get out of this material way, to detach ourselves from all our material things, material attachments. Asanga sastrena dridena chitva. So only with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to get detached ourselves from this temporary material way. Because what is going to happen when we study this Bhagavad Gita again and again, many, many times, when we understand about ourselves, and Krishna is also teaching about himself also, about the super soul, the supreme personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. So then we very well understand that Krishna is always above the modes of nature, and the modes of nature are under Krishna's control, and we are always controlled by the modes of material nature. So now we need to come above the modes of nature so that we can go to Krishna. So only by freeing ourselves from the three modes of material nature, we can go to Krishna. Only by freeing ourselves from the three modes of material nature. That is going to be possible only by studying Bhagavad Gita, only by understanding Bhagavad Gita. And as I say always, that Srimad Bhagavatam also glorifies Krishna. We will understand more about Krishna. So when we have some time, so study Bhagavad Gita and study Srimad Bhagavatam and understand more about Krishna. So the more and more we know about Krishna, we are going to get attracted towards Krishna more and more. So our attachment to Krishna is going to increase more and more. when we understand more and more about Krishna. So that for that reason, this life has to be utilized. This human life, which is a very, very rare opportunity, this human body, we should utilize this life only for that purpose. There is understanding about Krishna. So then develop attachment towards Krishna and then get rid of this material world. This material world, we should not come back again. That is the main point. So that means we should escape. So if we should escape from this material world, so that means we need to really, really try ourselves very hard, very sincerely, and Krishna is there to help us. Krishna is also there to support us and guide us and help us, and in every way, in each and every way, Krishna is there for us to take us out of this material world. So we are drowning in this material ocean, and Krishna is extending his hands, and we just need to hold Krishna's hands. Then he will be able to lift us up above this material, this mrityu samsara sagram, this temporary miserable material world, material ocean. So Krishna will be able to lift us up. We will be saved from this material world. But if we are not ready to catch hold of Krishna's hands, so then we will be drowning. So that's why this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is needed for us to develop that faith towards Krishna, love towards Krishna, that Shraddha. So this knowledge, so then we will strongly hold Krishna's hands. So that means we will have so much attachment towards Krishna. So that means we have so much faith on Krishna. So if we believe in Krishna, then we will not fail. If we realize, understand that Krishna is the supreme savior, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Yomam evam asammodo jnanati purushottamam. Many times I have quoted this sloka. Yomam evam asammodo jnanati purushottamam. Anyone who understands without any confusion that I am the supreme personality of Godhead. He is the knower of everything. Sasarvavid, not people who know all other knowledge. A person becomes so much excellent in some subjects, some technical knowledge or some subjects and gets we award Nobel prizes in each and every subject. So that is not really knowledge. The real knowledge is knowing about Krishna, knowing that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That is the real knowledge. Krishna is the Purushottama. That is the real knowledge. So he is the knower of everything. Sasarvavid. He is the knower of everything. Sasarvavid. Bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. He will worship me in all respects. So he is the knower of everything and he will worship me in all respects. So how are we going to know that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead? Just by believing in Bhagavad Gita. That's it. Just by having faith on this time-tested knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita is avyayam. It is always there. This is the time-tested knowledge. So just by having faith, Shraddha, having faith on this time-tested knowledge, we will know without any doubt that Krishna is the supreme personality of God. Because when we understand Bhagavad Gita fully, then we realize, we understand that we are the soul and we are stuck inside this material body and we need to get out of this material body and we are forced. This material world itself is created by the three modes of material nature, this material world. So the three modes of material nature is known as Maya. So Krishna is saying that Mama Maya. So there is my Maya. My Maya, so there is Krishna's Maya, the three modes of material nature, there is Prakriti. So this Prakriti is creating this material world. And Prakriti is creating our material body. So earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intelligence, ahankara, false ego, all these things are created by this Prakriti. They are all part of this Prakriti. Binna Prakriti. So we are also part of the Prakriti, but we are Para Prakriti. We are the superior nature. But the superior nature is forced inside, caged inside this inferior nature, this material body, and we are stuck inside this material body and we are suffering, struggling in this material world. So that's why this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very, very important for us, that every day we should study. We need to understand everything what Krishna says. And that way, if we fully depend on Krishna, then we are not going to lose anything. But we are going to gain. We are going to gain Krishna's kingdom. We are going to go to Krishna's well. We are going to go to Krishna's supreme abode. Taddama Paramam Mama. That abode of mine is the supreme abode. Paramam Mama. So that is the place we need to go. And the only qualification to go to Krishna's abode is that we should be free from the three modes of material nature. Then we will be able to go to Krishna's well. As long as we are controlled by the three modes of material nature, we cannot go to Krishna's well. We cannot be liberated. We will keep coming back to this material world. We'll be coming back forever. So that's what is happening in our life for so long, actually. If you go by the time in the negative direction, it's very hard. It's very hard to figure it out. How many, we cannot even say billions or trillions of years and things like that. It's beyond imagination. It's keep on happening in our life, keep coming back to this miserable world and dying again and again. We are dying. We need to bring a stop to this. So this is an opportunity for us to bring a stop. Right now we have got the opportunity just by studying Bhagavad Gita, understanding Bhagavad Gita, and just by following Bhagavad Gita, and just by spreading Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is everything for us. And Bhagavad Gita is not different from Krishna. So when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, when we are reading Bhagavad Gita slokas, so that means we are listening to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Mattaga parattaram nanyat kinchittasthi dhananjaya mayi sarvam idam proktam sutre maniganayam. So there is no other truth superior to me. So mattaga parattaram nanyat kinchittasthi dhananjaya. Everything rests upon me just like the pearls are strung upon a thread. That's what Krishna is saying. So there is no other truth which is superior to me. Mattaga parattaram nanyat kinchittasthi dhananjaya. So that way, we are very fortunate to get this opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita every day. This is a really great means the rarest opportunity we have got, and we should not miss it. We should not lose this opportunity. So that means we need to study fully, understand it, and every day, all the time, whenever we have time, we should be studying Bhagavad Gita only. We should become master of Bhagavad Gita. We should become doctor of Bhagavad Gita. So people go to colleges, study different subjects and become master and doctor and everything. Even I was very proud when I got my MTech degree from IIT Bombay and when I got my PhD degree from IIT Madras. So we are getting, materially speaking, when we think that we are studying so much, when we are understanding so much, we are so proud about our material achievements. But every one of us should become master of Bhagavad Gita, should become master of, doctor of this philosophy. So this is what they call, PhD is doctor of philosophy. So what is that philosophy? This Bhagavad Gita is the philosophy. So we need to become doctor of Bhagavad Gita. So that way, keep on studying and reading this Bhagavad Gita again and again is going to help us to deliver ourselves from this temporary miserable world. Because then we are going to think about Krishna all the time. All the time we will be focusing only on Krishna if we study this Bhagavad Gita. Like in the sloka what we studied earlier in the 9th chapter, in the sloka number 22. So today we are going to study the sloka number 23. But in the sloka number 22 in the 9th chapter, Krishna said very clearly that if you always think about me, always think of me. So always you offer your service unto me. So then you don't have to worry about anything. I shall take care of you completely. So Yogakshemam Vahamyam. I bring you what you need. I bring what you need. So Yogakshemam Vahamyam. In this world, when we go to job, why we are going to job? We need money to take care of us. And we need more money because we want to enjoy this material sense objects in this material way. All the material sense objects are packed so nicely, and they are all in the shops. So there are so many malls, there are so many shops. Everywhere we go, there are only material sense objects are under display, which you can buy. And even you can, these days, you can do it everything online also, all these material sense objects. So we need money to get all these material sense objects. But we need to know how much we need it. That's the main thing. What we really need it. That's the main thing. We need to know our needs. That is our real need. Our real need is to know our needs. So we are getting unnecessary things. So we don't know what we really need to maintain our body. So we are so much attached to material sense objects. We want so much and we are not satisfied with whatever we have. And we keep on going after material sense objects and we simply waste this invaluable human life. But Krishna is saying here that you just spend all your time for me. You always think about me. Ananyaga chintayanto mam. Without any deviation. Ananyaga chintayanto mam ye janaga pariyupasade tesam nityabhiyuktanam. So always engage in yourself, in my service. So that way, yogakshemam mahamegam. I bring you what you need. So Krishna is there. He is supplying everything. He is going to take care of us very well. There is no doubt about it. Every one of us can check. Every one of us can experience, can test. There is no doubt about it. If we focus more and more on Krishna, if we spend all our time in understanding Bhagavad Gita and doing everything for Krishna, even when you go to job, go and work for Krishna, and even when you go to study, go and study for Krishna. So we will understand how Krishna is taking care of us very nicely. Every one of us can experience this. There is no doubt about it. Because Krishna himself is the time. Aham kalosmi. Lokakshayakrit pravritto lokan samahartumiha pravrittaga. So Krishna is the time. So we cannot waste Krishna. We have to effectively make use of Krishna. So Krishna is waiting to serve us. Krishna is taking care of us very well. So all such understanding we will get only when we study this Bhagavad Gita fully. When we understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, we are going to develop that unconditional, unalloyed love towards Krishna, that bhakti is going to come. That bhakti is the only thing which is going to save us from this material world. That love towards Krishna is the only thing which is going to free us from the three modes of material nature. Bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati tyait. So Bhakti yogena sevate, when we serve Krishna with the devotion, then we will be relieved from all the modes of material nature. Sagunan samati tyaitan. That's why this bhakti brings mukti. So that way, if we have love towards Krishna, we will get liberation from this material world. So that's what we need to get. That is our real need. So our real need is actually bhakti towards Krishna, not all these temporary material sense objects. They are not our real needs. That will be taken care of very nicely by Krishna, yoga kshemam vahamyakam. But our real need is bhakti. So that way, understanding Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead is our real need. So that means our real need is this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So if we know this Bhagavad Gita fully, completely, understand all the slokas, each and every chapter and each and every sloka, and understand as it is. Like Srila Prabhupada has written this Bhagavad Gita book as it is, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So no need to take out, no need to read any other Bhagavad Gita, only this Bhagavad Gita as it is, and just get this complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, then all our real needs will be fulfilled. So that is our real need at this point of time. We need to study and understand Bhagavad Gita fully. So that way we will understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. So in the next sloka, Krishna is even telling very clearly to us that everyone is worshipping him only. Everyone is worshipping only Krishna. So that part we need to understand very well. So now in this sloka number 23, in the 9th chapter, Krishna is saying that Yepi anya devatha bhakta यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्ति अविधिपूर्वकम् एऽपि अन्य देवता bhakta, those who are devotees of other gods, epi anya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayan vitah, so those who worship them with faith, so those who are devotees of other gods and worship them with faith, that's what epi anya devata bhakta, epi anya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayan vitah tepi Mameva Kaunteya, O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, they are actually worshipping only me. Tepi Mameva Kaunteya. But Yajanti Avidi Purvakam, they are not doing it in a right way. They are doing it in a wrong way. So they are actually worshipping me only because Krishna is the supreme personality of God. All gods, demigods, they get their power, they get their energy, everything from Krishna only. So ultimately everything has to come from Krishna only. Sataya Sraddhaya Yuktaga Tasyaradhanam Yigate Nabate Chattataga Kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. That's what Krishna says in the 7th chapter we studied. Those who worship other gods, that is, Kamai Sester Hridajnana Pravatyante Anya Devata Tam Tam Niyamam Astaya Prakritya Niyata Swaya. So because they don't have any knowledge, that is the problem. Having the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very, very, very important for us. So Hridajnana means they have no knowledge. Because they don't have any knowledge, Kama stays there Hritagnyanaga. Why they don't have any knowledge? Because they are so much greedy, so much attachment to the material sense objects. Because of that, Kama stays there Hritagnyanaga. Pravatyante Anya Devataga. They go and surrender unto other gods. And Tam Tam Niyamam Astaya Prakritya Niyata Swayaga. So they worship them their own way. They worship other gods in their own way. And they get what they want. But that is actually given by me. Sataya Saddhaya Yuttaga Tasyaradhanam Ihate Labatte Chattadaga Kaman Mayaiva Vigitan Gitan. So they get what they want, but it's actually coming from me. Antavatu Param Tesham Tadbhavati Alpamedasam Devan Devayayo Yanti Madbhaktaga Yanti Mamapi. But the results will come to an end, the material results. It will come to an end. Whether we work hard and get the results, or we go and worship the demigods and get the results, or whatever we gain in this material world, we are gaining to lose. That's what we need to understand. Everything in this material world, our hard-earned achievements, whatever we earn, our hard-earned degrees, our hard-earned name and fame, and all the assets and everything, our bank balance, our stock shares, everything will come to an end. Antavatu Palam Tesa. Because we are gaining only to lose. But the Krishna consciousness, the love towards Krishna, what we are gaining here is going to increase more and more and more. We will never ever lose it. So whatever achievements we make in the service of Krishna, it's going to always stay with us. We will never ever lose it. But in this material world, everyone is gaining to lose. It's always a lose-lose situation. They talk about in the business world, win-win situation. There is no win-win situation to anyone in this material world, materially speaking. Everything is a lose-lose situation. At the end of that, everyone is a loser. But only a devotee of Krishna who gets this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, understands that Krishna is the supreme personality of God, and he is the only gainer. So that way Krishna is saying that Yajanti Avidi Purvam. They are doing it in a wrong way. So it's better to understand this Bhagavad Gita and realize that Krishna is the supreme personality of God, and surrender unto Krishna and get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So we are all going to go to Krishna as well. There is no doubt about it. By Krishna's costless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 23 in the 9th chapter today. Hare Krishna. I will stop now and we'll discuss if any questions are there. Hare Krishna.